Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 99 edition of Investdata Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. I will say that the market at no at global level is right in green at this hour. Sustainability is what we want to look at as markets across the globe are in green, despite the recent economic data that are emanating and also adjustment in rates here and there. We can see that market in UK is in green, in Europe all over there is in green, and also in US is in green. Asia market is mixed. Most of the market there are in green, while some are slightly down at this hour. This is a good start for the market today. For me, it's a good news, but sustainability is what we want to look at, and that is what investors should always, envisage, and also to see that that will guide you whether you are going to stay for long. But I always say that don't fall in love with what with up market. I will say it at any time. And at the same time, when you are trading stocks, you are trading any other thing that is tradable that moves. Always set your stop loss and other trading strategy like your entering and your exit strategy should also be employed. At the same time, your goal will guide you having a what profit target at all time. Once you meet your target, you need to start exiting the position. No matter how you see that the stock is going, once you meet your target, yes, another strategy that you can be taking your profit small, but I'll tell you, don't fail or be a victim of those that want the market to take them up and provide profit for them. That's the market to bring them down and also take the profit from them. Know where to take profit in the market is part and part of the market in any market you are trading. Whether you are trading in the US, you are trading in Europe, you are trading in Asia, you are trading. All this is what you need to know. As I said, global market is looking up despite the disappointing China growth data that just came and the uncertainty of political situation in Italy as we speak now. But market in Europe is looking up. US is looking up. Yes, we know that the US president is also in Saudi Arabia to discuss about the oil and all those stuff. But as we speak, market is up across the globe. It's a good one and it's a good news for the last trading day of the week. For me, it's a welcome development. And this also in the midst of any season. I told you that the result I managed from JP Morgan was not too impressive, but we're seeing others, big company in that that space, that climate, raising numbers, and this is what is expected that between now and end of the month of July, we'll see more quarterly numbers hitting the market, and also this economic data. Like here, we're still back expecting our June consumer price index in Nigeria. We're waiting that will also hit the market any moment from now. Once it hit the market, that will also confirm where the market is going to go from this session. Just as an investor, allow the what is happening in the market now to guide you. As I said, that price action is very, very important, and volume. These are what we should be using now to see what is the price action, what is the index action, what is the ETF action, what is different instrument in the action now to know exactly what is going. And this is time for you to understand the sentiment behind any market we are playing. As to speak, oil price is known at it's a pre-inflation level, and we'll see continuous rate hike here and there. Now that oil is coming back to its inflation, which we know that it's an inflation, and also the war is going like that kind of distort the whole flow. And this change the distortion was all caused the high inflation was seen at high causes of goods commodity price was skyrocketing. But now that crude oil is has pulled back to trade below the $100 before now, but now it has crossed again as we speak now. Oil is trading at around $101 dollar per barrel. For me, it's a good one. But this is a inflation pre-war prices and see prices of good items. That is that you can see the impact of this war. And I tell you that even when there's peace today, tomorrow, the price of crude oil or other things will not overnight come down to take time, because you need to also normalize, build the cream again before start seeing export. They found they have to go back to farm again over there. All this that but I think the discussion I said yesterday, with the world leaders and also with the China with Russia was seeing a little kind of progress, and that we expect that as they're making progress in their negotiation, that will also see the price of commodity might likely start coming down. But I would say kudos to other countries that have really expanded their production level to see that also prices of commodities coming down gradually. They started reflecting more on different climate. But I see the last war agricultural prices that were published about 2 weeks a week ago. We have seen that for the month of June, we have seen a slowdown in price rally. Price of commodities are started coming down gradually. Going to the future, if the negotiation were being also go through, then those goods or in the seaport in Ukraine will start coming out, and that will also help to cushion the price of oil. But now, I just said earlier that price of crude oil have gone to pre-inflation price. How is this continual hike of rate is also sending a panic as we speak now. In the midst of all this, we see that price equities have rebound, and the fear of the fear of no recession has also gripped toward the energy market, kind of impacting negatively. But that's why you're seeing the price kind of come down. But I believe that as the central bank continue to look at their strategy, where monetary policy tightening, and also like I've said earlier, if there's any other opportunity or any other window they can exploit to make sure that they manage this price skyrocketing, that would be better. Because we see that even with the rate hike, we're seeing most of the prices are still going on. And I said earlier yesterday that the what is pushing the global inflation, if we look at here, it's not liquidity push. This is called cost push inflation. And cost inflation, there's a way you tackle it. Because if you have to be liquidity push, once you increase rate, you're able to pull out some liquidity out from the hands of the people. But this is not liquidity push inflation. Then hiking rate is also a complicating issue. That's why fear of recession is here because of what? Because of what? Most of the economies that are recovering have been deflated by what? By this rate hike. Because cost of fund coupled with the cost of production is also a way that's also driving that's driving the prices of goods and services as we speak. For me, the market to this morning is now this hour is really good, and that's why we want to look at before we go to the market to see the state of the market. We want to look at another tools you can use, and I've said it here before that if you want to look at a new trend, you want to confirm a new trend, what to help you easily to know is what we want to discuss now. I said it. There are other momentum indicators. We have seen the price action, which you can see. This one here now we are seeing now is what we call index action. We have seen when that have been on uptrend, try to correct. But this morning you can see, and also that some individual stocks that are responsible for this stronger green candle you are seeing a sign of what a bull state of the market as we speak now. And you can see that the market on its own is green, and you can see that after market have started, I tell you that market is waiting for either an uptrend or a downtrend. But market is waiting for what? The state of the earnings. But as we speak now, this morning you can see, and you can see this work of what? Of high price stocks and their performance, and also a market sentiment towards them. You can see what has happened. We'll come and look at the market. But before then, let's look at what we call a channel consumer channel commodity index. Sorry, this is what we want to look at, because I said this helps you to kind of identify a new trend, as you look at the chart, and also using the chart and looking at the price action and the other indicators. The quick one that help you to show that there's a new trend is this one we want to discuss now, which is the CCI, the channel commodity index. I told you earlier that this an index or an indicator that is fast used by what? By many market players. Either you are trading any commodity, anything you are trading that is movable, this is what they use. You are trading FS, you are trading commodity, you are trading futures, you are trading stock, anything you are trading, it is very, very important. That's why I said he said this is one of the most versatile work indicator that can be used to identify new trend or one of what extreme condition. Originally, it was developed or designed to identify cyclical turns in commodity movement. Price of that's why prices of commodity also move. So both the indicator can be now successfully applied to all indices, all security you want to trade. You are trading stock, ETF, you are trading other securities. This, but in general, measuring the current price level relative to an average price level over a given period. You can see here that the market have been on a sign of a sideways movement, or we call it a ranging market. And here, when you look down here, you can see what happened after the market has pulled back, where it resisted going back. And when we draw our Fibonacci, we know that at this point of 50, market rebounded. Since then, you can see here an uptrend was noticed and it continued. But when the market was trending or ranging, you see that the indicator was also moving in that direction. But today that you see a breakout here, even when the market pulled down marginally last week, 2 days ago, to confirm a decline phase, for this morning there's a reversal to see a markup. All we want to see how sustainable this markup will go. This is as I said, once ever the market goes over, break out the 52,000 mark again, that will also signal a new trend. And then what is when it also beat the one that I see, which is the 54,200, that will not say market has entered another all-time high or all-time rally. But first of all, once it break out the 52,000 mark, that is where. But you can see here now that indicators what telling you that it has confirmed a new trend. That tell that this indicator help you to confirm what, to identify a new trend easily, or an extra give you a one of extra condition, extra condition of what of the market or the price movement. In general, it measures the price level, as I've said, relative to what, to an average price level over a period of time. CCI is relatively high when prices are far above their what averages, but it's also relatively low when prices are also far below their averages. And that is why I have overbought and oversold. This is what it tells you. You can see here is the oversold region. You can see it here. Whenever I enter here, it will also look at whenever I break out at this dark tinted or shade place. That's also telling you that it is oversold region. Then you can correct back. But now you can see a new trend that we're seeing coming back to the market, which also support the new move we're seeing here. As a review by the index action. You can see it here. That is why you want to put your eyes on these indicators, because they speak to you, they help you to understand the state of what of the market. In this manner, CCI can be used to identify overbought and oversold level, or a break from one level to another. This is very, very key, because once you're able to understand how to do it this way, it will go a long way to help you. Like I just said that a move from a move down to the CCI, which is the negative 100, or the zero line can also be seen as a signal time, either a buy signal or what, or exit signal. You need to know exactly as it moves from where a bearish to a bull, from a bearish situation to a bull situation, or move from a bullish situation to also a bearish situation. You need to understand where it's moving on, where the line is moving to. Is it moving from a negative a 100 or a positive 100? You want to look at where the break line, the middle line has broken out. You need to also understand exactly, so that it will help you to know the state of the market. Is in oversold and overbought region. And you can see that when the market turn up from a oversold region, you can see it here. When it also turn from overbought region, you can see it here. These are the things you need, so that you won't be carried away when the market is rallying, or know exactly when the market is oversold region, it's about to turn up. When it's also on overbought region, market is also about to turn down. If you have this at the back of your mind, this is easy way for you to read the momentum in the market using the CCI, which is the channel commodity index. Once you're able to apply this, you are good to go at any given time. When it breaks the zero line online, also it means has gone from what a bearish to a bullish trend, or also that drop below the 100 points. That suggests that bearishness is underway. When it's above the already tell the bearishness is also underway. You need to know how to apply this in taking your investment decision, whatever you are trading. Is very, very important. For me, I believe that with with indicator called CCI, you can easily identify a new trend, whether up or down, and also it will help you to identify whether the market is in a bearish situation or a good situation, overbought or oversold region. Once you know this, your trading ideas or trading psychology, or your thinking in the market will also go in that direction. That is why it's very, very important to know what you are doing using technical analysis and fundamental. Now that we are looking to see the earning season, already we are seeing the market kind of oscillating. But now what we saw this morning, if it is sustained to the end, that will also be another way to usher the market earning season with a good trend. Knowing that market have crossed the 52,000 this morning, for me, it's a good one. It's a good move for the market. Sustainability is what I want to look at, and which sectors are going to impact this market. I've said it earlier that the high capital that brought the market to this level, for what push them, that they are still very much intact. If that continue, you should know where you also build your tent as investor or trader as we speak now. Yes, back to the market. As we speak now, if you look at the state of the market at this moment, the market, as we speak, is in green. I will tell you, market is in green indeed, but a mixed trend why I say a mixed sentiment in the market or mixed trend is because the Austria index, or which is the index action, is up by almost 2.3% as we speak now. That is, markets are located about 101,179.46. Now that the index is trading at around 52,518.47. You can see representing 2.3% up. Good one. But if you look at the market breadth at this moment, you can see that the market breadth is mixed. We're seeing 12 losers as we speak this hour, and we're seeing also just 9 gainers as we speak. Then this tells you that the market is still mixed. The trend is still also on a miss, because we are seeing that the index is going up while the market breadth is on the negative side. You can speak now. The top losers at this hour is a Champs, followed by Corvey Business Solution, Sterling Bank, and the Consumer Computer Hardware Group followed, and also we have a Cornerstone Insurance. These are the top losers. Others there that are slightly down is MTN, Access Corp. We see the life of NACO. NACO, I'm not surprised, and Cavaton, I'm not surprised. These are stocks that are rarely profit taking, can also hit them. But if you look at the stock in terms of top that are green, that are in green, let me say that advancers as we speak, we see the life of Airtel Africa leading there, up, followed by Fixing. Fixing was adjusted recently for a bonus and the 50 kobo dividend. The price have rebounded after it has started for 2 days. Then also Academic Press have been on that trend for more than a week now. Which I said, when we come to that advertising, what to do again for those that are still in that stock, then we can see Mansard and that category, and also International Brewery. Then life of Zenith Bank and Curtis. These are the ones that are that gainers chart as we speak. In terms of volume traded at this hour, UBA is stopping, followed by GT Code. You can see the life of Access Corp, Zenith Bank, and MTN. You can see that the financial sector are the one dominated the top trade, and also three dividend paying companies are the ones that traded the. Also because MTN is a dividend paying company, you can see the life of Zenith Bank, Access Corp, and GT Code, and also UBA. And these are companies that also their operation is also saying that they are in profit as at Q1, and the possibility of them maintaining their dividend, as we have seen in the previous year, is very, very high. You can see how the market is playing. You can see that volume tells you that these activities, and these activities are in this dividend paying term. It tells you that as we are entering into the dividend era, dividend season, as we look forward to see the half year result of this reputed company, this also should guide you as an investor what to do at this hour to know exactly where you should also pitch your tent. It's very, very important as we speak. Yes, we can now look at these stocks one after the other, but before that, we're looking at what is happening in the we want to look at Ether charts. We'll look at it. Fixing is very, very important for the Academic Press. Then Massad just picking up after the pullback. We want to look at what is happening in Massad. Then we'll look at the life of MTN. Then UPA that just expanded its operation to Dubai. Want to look at the hard market, but the price has remained stable, resisting a decline, having a strong support level around the 7 naira 40 kobo, 7 naira 45 kobo. That rate has been a price. Want to look at what is happening in this company. Then for the losers, we'll see profit taking. Those ones are profit taking for the life of Cavaton, we are not surprised, profit taking. NACO, profit taking. Then also we can look at what is happening in the life of Sterling Bank. But Sterling Bank recently have to feature on the volume, but now it's on a decline, on a losing position. These are the charts we were looking at before our time is spent. Let's look at the market generally as we speak now. Yes, you can see the indicators we are using here. You can see volume, you can see the CCI here, you can see it here very clear. But I want to bring which we discussed yesterday, the Fibonacci exponential, which is our T line. Our 8 days moving exponential is very, very important. Want to bring it up now. Then also want to look at money flow. We're using we're not using MACD today. It's also momentum indicator like the same thing like CCI, but CCI will help you to catch the turn, the identified trend faster, and that's why we're looking at that one today. But let's change our T line to our normal 8 days for short position, for short trading, because we are doing a day chart. You can change it to what, to 8, and this is the blue line we are seeing on the index action. You can see now as I speak now that, let me bring the trade. You can look at it. The market is trading above what, above the above the T line as we speak now. You can see here, market has been below the T line. All this while, then today now we're seeing a break up. I've told you that market is waiting for market has been on a kind of a consolidation between all this while here. We can see a breakout now up, trading above the T line. Market already trading around the 52,000, 500 and as I've said earlier, 536 now. You can see what is happening in the market. You can see that all indicators are pointing up. We'll go and see for ourselves looking at the chart properly. You can see here, despite the up market here, you can see that the money flow is looking down. It has high as 47 already before, but now it's only been around 29, 29, 28. We expect to see reversal if funds continue to go more stock, but you can see that we're having more losers and one big cap stock supporting the index. Like we said earlier that the index is being influenced by major high cap companies, 7 of them: MTN, Airtel, Dangote, cement, Steplat, Boa Cement, and Nestle. These are the one. These are non-banking, financial company. These are the ones you see that one that influence the market direction. Then you can see the life of Nigeria Brewery also. Well, the 7 of them are this I've not mentioned earlier that control the market. I see a movement in the price of EdTech. Can see what is making impact. Well, that's why as an investor or trader, you also look at the sectorial index and individual performance when you are taking your measure. Index is not alone, it's not enough for you, but index has influence what on the market. When the market is going up like this, you pull others up. Whether the high cap are not going, you can see our market has been operated from January to date just because of this high cap price have been stabilized and also they have been on uptrend. That's why as they go, they drop off, especially as we're entering into the end season. Want to expect to see the first quarter result of Airtel to be in the market before the 31st of this month. Also, MTN the same. Also for Dangote cement, same thing for Boa, and also for Nestle. When these numbers come and the beat expectation, it's going to also have more influence on the market. That's why if we want to see next week, as we expect the early filers from we have seen earlier, 2 from the mortgage banks, we expect to see others coming from next week. The life of Yocap and others, Africa Prudential, that will also give market direction, and we'll see big names also coming and also trade dividend following the month of August. For me, the market is not being bad. You can see it here, but let's look at the 1 hour chart for the market to see what is happening before we go to individual stocks. On the 1 hour chart, you can see that the market is above. You can see also money flow. You can see the CCR now almost getting at over sold region on the daily graph. You can see because of and money flow is positive here. That's why even they were seeing that down on the daily chart. Since on our chart, we're seeing a positive uptrend in money flow. It's a good thing for the market. We expect that numbers will attract more funds. Like I always say that during any season, you see a lot of improved activities, improved liquidity, sentiment, improve repositioning, buying and selling activities. This also will prove that momentum will expect the any season. Once they come, liquidity also come. And I said the big players, which are the intelligent investors, the PFAs, they don't invest the way retail investors invest. As these numbers are coming, I also waiting to see the economic data, especially the June inflation figure, or will also influence their decision and where to put their tent going to the future, especially as they see the Q2 number from different sectors and where they can see sustainability of uptrend in their earnings, in their numbers, in their prices and volume. That's where they'll be looking at the market. As a result, here the market, sorry, the earnings hit the market. Yes, we want to look at the quick one. We want to look at the price of Airtel now as we speak. What's the chart saying about Airtel? Airtel don't move every day like other stuff. Their pattern is different. Their movement pattern is different. You need to also look at it to know exactly how it's moving. You need to understand this Airtel Nigeria. On the 1 hour chart, you can see the movement of Airtel. Goes above the T line, comes down, but you can see the movement all this while, and they move once in a while. This is a 1 hour chart. As we speak now, you can see it's trading above the T line. We'll see a volume here. You can see it on 1 hour. You can see volume above the average traded volume on 1 hour. Money flow looking up, and you can see that the CCI also on 1 hour is also positive. Let's go back to the day chart for the stock to see what is happening. You can also see that it remained above the T line here, but here it was moving the line when it was trending, but now to speak, it's above the T line on the day chart. For me, it's a good one. Fund is entering the stock. You can see it here, looking up, and you can see that there is momentum also in the stock where it is now. For me, it's a good one for the stock. Let's keep our finger also crossed and see Like I always say, you can see improved volume here. Actually, the volume as speak now is above the average traded volume. Only that it doesn't come every day. That is why you, as investor, this stock and stocks will be what your defensive stock. And I believe that those in there that attended the master class, they can see our discussion playing out, and also what we are seeing. That also go a long way to support your portfolio for those that attended the master class. Yes, also you want to look at fixing, so fixing price adjusted. Like I said, that when they were adjusted, that it's opportunity for those that really as an investor and trader. When you see that kind of adjustment in stuff like that, you expect that there will be a ban. You can see that this is a day chart for fixing Nigeria. You can see it here now. Yes, we are seeing that it tried to move above the T line, but as we speak now, it's below the T line. You can see trying to resist a decline after it was adjusted, rebounded. You can see it was adjusted, adjustment price. We can see it up now. For me, it's a good one. Fund is entering the stock, and we are seeing a trend of what a change of trend. Let's find a new trend. Now you can see it here for yourself. After touching this line, it's bouncing back. I told you this whenever it's below this, it's oversold, but it touched around 40 before turning up now. For me, it's a good sign, for fixing. Fixing is not doing badly. Then quickly look at the academic price to see the state of these stocks as we speak at this hour. That is the importance of the life class. You to know what the stock are doing so that you know how to position immediately. Yes, for academic press on the day chart, like I've said, this stock has gone to almost 2 naira 46 kobo. You can see where it started trading on what on the corporate action, which I've said earlier. Now, don't be greedy at this point. I said it earlier that the markdown date is far. It's not that move from 1 naira 17 kobo, 1 naira 10 kobo, 11 kobo to this price. I give you 100%, even more than 100%. Don't be greedy. This is a market that you see what is happening. And looking at the sector, there's improvement. Looking at all the numbers that emerged from the publishing sector, companies in that industry. But you can see also that the overbought region, you can see what you have seen here, right coming down, it's a sign. And money flow is also looking up. But still, you can see what I said at overbought, what happened, what overbought price is about to correct. Now we're seeing that it is far from the T line on a day chart. It's a sign that you should take profit. Like I always say, learn how to take profit because it's part and parcel of the market. Don't be greedy, but if you're interested in taking the bonus, go ahead. Because the share issue in this company is still relatively small, but we advise you should take your profit. You can take profit stage by stage and leave some to take the dividend. You also see that where stock remain as it's rallying up here on the 1 hour chart. You can see that it has remained above this shaded portion, that the strength or the sentiment is still very positive and strong. That is why we are seeing this, and you can see that money flow after pulling back here yesterday. You can see it try to go up again this morning on an hour chart, which is good for the stock. We quickly look at what is happening in Mansard. Stocks that are going up. Mansard on a 1 hour chart for me is not too terrible. You can see what we call a bearish engulfing. You can see that this position is taking covering all the gain we have seen the previous hour. You can see that the momentum indicators is looking down here, and money flow is still very down around 11. But until turn up, after looking up, when I say, but then look at the 1 hour, the day chart for the stock. On a day chart, the momentum indicators are looking positive up here. This one is also looking up, and you can see here it's trying to resist decline with this pattern here. It's from here, but still slightly on top of what or the T line. Does not confirm a broadcast for you to see yet. You can jump in, but for me, for those that are thinking long, and also the low price attraction of the stock, one can be thinking of taking position, but it's still selling below 2 naira. I think for me it's attractive for this stock. And also when stock in the company have reviewed their share issue, if earnings improve in that direction, we expect to see better earnings from this company, and that stronger earnings will support the price. Like I always say that price feed on what feed on earnings, and if earnings come, they're positive, we might see a turnaround further in this stock. Let's look at UBA. As I've said earlier, UBA does open an operation in the Emirates, in the Arab, in the Asia environment. Let's look at what is happening in UBA. I told you that this stock has remained a bit flat, a strong resistance and support level that has not reversed and to make an uptrend. If you look at this chart, you can see that here, these are the strong support level, but recently it has not broken down that 7 naira 40 45 kobo. Still trading flat on the T line, has not on a day chart, has not confirmed. But the momentum indicator is looking down and money flow is looking down. But let's keep our finger crossed. This is a company that we're expecting to announce their dividend early August or early September for this one to hit the market. For that, if we is the financial sector, we expect that the financial sector might not do much now, but as we go into the future, because of the adjustment we're seeing in rate, it might play positive on them. Let's look at MTN. Very important now. Look at what is happening in MTN. Let's see MTN Nigeria. Let's see what is happening there. Try to call MTN up to see what is happening in MTN. Once MTN chart comes up, then we're good to go. Still waiting for MTN chart to come up. I'm seeing it. MTN MTN. I'm looking to see MTN chart coming up. Once it comes up, if MTN chart is still not up, let's look at what is happening in Capital. What level it will go for you. If you are there, what level you go. Network network is delaying us coming up. But on this note, since they are not coming up because network is rate is falling here and the network is a bit slow, then we'll quickly conclude on this uh, UBA. UBA chart pattern for me, it's not a bad one, it's a good one. You can see here, okay, it has come up. Let's take now. Sorry, Capaton on the day chart, you can see that there's a sell position here, but trying to also resist decline. But we believe that this position, the sell position this morning, profit taking. You can see that the enter over spot region, money flow too for the chart. For me, just profit taking. Let's just keep because information that is driving the stock has not changed, and if the Q2 number confirm the positive trend, you might see it. You can see it here, looking up here again, looking up. I see that it's a good one. You can see it's resisting decline. Here it has one last low here, but coming up again to this level. Buyers have put the price up, even when the sellers have put the price down. Here that people are still taking position in the stock. For me, there's no cause for that. Yes, I'll say a big thank you for your time in this last 3 days after the holiday, for your time and also for what you have learned. Thank you, and I believe that you can put it into practice. Like I said, the market has turned green globally. Let's see how it's going to sustain. And we'll see the ones that have made the market in green now. Major push in the market is a Airtel price, and know that these sectors, the telecoms and other sectors that they have potential to support their earnings and that will support their price going to the future. This is where you also pitch your tent as you speak. That is why stock like MTN for me, if you don't have your portfolio, it's the time to go and buy that into your portfolio as an investor or a trader, whoever you are. This is the time to have MTN in your portfolio. Don't forget that also we're expecting to dividend from this company also as you speak. Yet I'll say thank you, and also like I always encourage you, try and subscribe to the YouTube so that you get more information. What I've done with analyst hangout. Today we'll be doing analyst hangout today, so that also once it's posted, you'll be alerted. These are the things on other form of analysis from me and others also via that channel. Also, make sure that you subscribe. Encourage your relatives, your friends. Don't equally share the link wherever they send to you. But tomorrow, we look forward to see you in the question and answer session by 12 to 1 tomorrow. All the questions you want, you have, you can ask through our social media. If not, you have the opportunity also to discuss with a larger house tomorrow by 12 to 1. Where you can ask your question to be addressed and it will be clear. And also, stop to take position also to be discussed. We have seen that the market for 2 days now, for 3 days, we have seen the down market for 2 days. We have seen today, 5 days as what we also can see a turn, with the help of Airtel. We also see more stock that will close positive at the end of the day. On this note, I'll draw and say bye at this point. Enjoy your weekend and also enjoy the rest of your trading day. We look forward to see you tomorrow in the question and answer session. Thank you and God bless you.